Hello everyone, this is your little Pinay Jen and I'm back in my channel. I know it's been 2 weeks without me uploading a new video here on YouTube due to very busy schedule at work and supervising the building house of my grandparents here in the province. Really, there's just so much things going on here in the province and I can't explain this is how busy I am and the experience, the feeling. So for today's video is going to be an update with the progress of building a house of my grandparents here in the province. The home where we're going to live in for many years. Although it is an exciting time, it also proves to be stressful as bumps in the roads may occur and added costs may creep up on us. However, if we understand the building home process and how it works, we will then be more prepared for the upcoming months on the journey. Maybe we all know that building a concrete house here in the province, the very first thing I dealt with was plan and permitting. We developed a set of plans with an engineer, as I've mentioned in my last video, that I have to go through various department offices to process all the requirements about getting a permit here in the town. To be honest, it was costly. But then I realized, what should I expect when I'm building a house here in the province? The requirements will depend on the state you are living in or where you're going to build a house. So all that costs me with plans and permitting was like 10,000 pesos, which is about $200. Then I was like, OMG. So anyways, let's move on to the process and experiences building my grandparents' house in the province.
Digging and excavation process. The house measurement is 4 meters wide and 7 meters long, and for that, it has 6 pillars. Speaking of pillar in these pictures, as you can see, the contractors are working on digging the soil to form an open hole, and they're doing this manually, using some tools to approve depth. The soil is pretty hard, so it was a lot of work and took them 1.5 days to finish digging the 6 holes. Tie beam and footing reinforcement section. They serve as strip footings to support interior or exterior walls. This is so cool and interesting. I have no idea how such a concrete house building in details, not until I witnessed the building of my grandparents' house here in the province. I think that the foundation is a key aspect of any building. It supports and gives the whole structure stability and durability. So, in order to start the beam and footing reinforcement, they need 150 pieces 10mm steel bars, 60 pieces 16mm steel bars, and 1 roll of tie wires. Because if you do not build a strong foundation, it will hurt to have an impressive house that will collapse even before completion. Please watch my last video if you want to know the prices of these materials. Some of you asking me which is best way, you buy the materials or you let your contractor buy the materials. I choose to buy my own materials. Why? Because buying my own materials helps me to control its costs and maintain tracking my expenses. I prefer that way, and sometimes if there's a challenge of the materials availability in which I had to travel to the other town, city to buy the materials, then I go travel with my contractor. It seems that the solution is simple. You need to have a good relationship with your contractor. You need to trust but verify. You also need to treat the contractor the same way you want to be treated. It's not always easy to build a house. In fact, it can be downright stressful at times, especially as costs rise, your budget shrinks, and suddenly the weather takes a turn and makes it impossible to do anything for several weeks. But I hold on to the bravest mindset I can be. Buying materials here in the province doesn't mean you just have to buy everything that you need. You have to observe and gather price information to all of the possible hardware for you to buy the rest of your materials that you will need in the future. It also means that you have to be smart and try your best to get a discount with the materials you're going to purchase. In that way, you're not just building a rapport with the hardware owner, you're also getting a discount every time you're going to purchase the materials in the future. This is where the contractors are putting all the hollow blocks together to form a wall around the house, and that is how it looks like so far. The hollow blocks here in the province costs 15 each, and I think the maximum hollow blocks I ordered for the walling and septic tank was 250 pieces, not included yet for the bathroom and countertops for the kitchen. And that cost me 3,750 pesos. I know what you're thinking. No, it's not a swimming pool. It's a septic tank that has its extension. We want it that way purposely. Also, we don't want to waste the space underneath. So it's good for me that we come to think of that idea. I am not so sure, but I think it was 50 pieces hollow blocks in order to get this septic tank done. Building pillars can be difficult, especially if the materials being used is not straightened well, because as the contractors pour the cement, it went to different directions and the cement will be wasted then. But I am so glad that the contractors managed about that pretty much well, and so it took 1.5 days for them to fill all the pillars with cement, and after 1 day, the pillars are all finally dried. I bought 13 pieces of plywood for the pillars, which cost me 750 each.
Then I also bought 18 pieces of 2 by 5 by 14 wooden materials plus 2 by 4 by 10 wooden materials, which total cost is 11,600 pesos. Manual tampering and leveling the floor. Before pouring concrete, they must make sure that the floor is level, removing any dirt and rocks that are larger than a golf ball. Then they have this DIY wooden tamper that helps them to level the flooring and to find out how much soil do we still need for the standard length of flooring measurement. But thank God because the soil was just enough and so we don't need to buy for more. Reinforced concrete is made stronger through reinforcement by steel bars that are embedded in the floor before the concrete is poured over and sets. It is so satisfying to watch this part because here you will see that it is extremely beneficial for concrete flooring as it helps reduce the likelihood of cracking or structural failure. Concrete flooring. Why I choose concrete floor because concrete floors don't require a lot of maintenance, especially when compared to wooden floors. In fact, all you need to do is seal or wax it every 6 to 9 months and then do weekly mopping with soapy water. This will help to both protect its surface and to help keep it looking fresh. So I bought 30 sacks of cement for this whole flooring area which cost me 245 each. So guys, that would be all for today. I know I made you feel excited as well, and I'm so excited for my grandparents, and especially now that the house is getting along really fast. I would like to thank those people who has a very kind heart and extended their help to make this dream house for my grandparents possible for me. And I am so grateful now that you are part of this journey. Thank you, and God bless you all. Anyways, I'm hoping for more updates and progress in the future with this house, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And I will end my vlog here. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys are all safe and doing well. God bless and see you on my next video.